Detroit Lions versus the Indianapolis Colts preseason, 1st and 10. The time was 8:15 in the second quarter. Detroit has the ball on the Indianapolis 38.25 yard line. Now, I make this vlog because of the defense the Colts are using and my criticism of this type of alignment. First of all, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 down linemen, okay? And then they have 3 linebackers, but look, bunched. Bump and run, implying man for man, which means they should be able to effectively defend against the run, right? But unlike the defenses of the 60s and the 70s, before the liberalization of the pass rules, these defenders, the linebackers specifically here, are high, as I call them. They are 1, 2, 3 yards off the ball, okay? And because of that and their placement and their stack placement so far off the ball with relation to the line people, the weak side linebacker, who normally in 60s or 70s parlance would be here, okay, right down here. The middle linebacker would be closer. Actually, the middle linebacker would be here because this is an overset defense. What we call an under defense, really. Why is it under defense? Because you have the 4 linemen. You have 3 of them basically on the weak side of the ball. Weak side, excuse me, an over defense on the strong side of the ball. Why an over defense? Because strong side's the side of the ball with the most receivers. Basically, this is even. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 receivers, but 2 on this side, 2 on this side, but this is the tight end. So because this is the tight end, this is considered the strong side. Thus, this is the over defense. If it were under, the alignment would be this way, with 3 of the 4 linemen over here on the weak side. But what they do, or what would be done, is the outside linebacker would be here on the strong side. The middle linebacker would be filling the bubble area here. And this linebacker would be up, allowing the end to play more inside, and they could specialize in gap control. But that doesn't happen here. And what you're going to see is this weak side linebacker come up and quite literally get lost in the sea of blockers, allowing Dwayne Washington to pick up 16 yards and a first down. The very space between here and here is his handicap. Let's watch this unfold slowly, in slow motion, okay? Watch this. Here goes the snap of the ball. And watch, see as the offensive line surges? What's going on? Look at the tight end. He's hesitating, right? That's not him freelancing. That's part of the play. And so we have the blocks getting set. The center engages the nose tackle. Guard engages the defensive tackle. Offensive tackle engages the end, right? Tight end hesitates to come inside. Meanwhile, here, this linebacker, who, if he were down here, would already be going in to take his position and cut off the outside run here. Or, noting the tight end was coming inside, right? Shoot the gap by coaching. Shoot the gap and stop this run. This is what he does because he's so far back here. Watch. 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 He's still hesitating. See that? Look, he hasn't moved, right? The other defenders have. Defensive ends closing to cut off, ostensibly cut off the backside run. What is the backside run? He takes the ball and then comes back here. Okay? The tight end's coming inside. So it looks like it's going to be an inside trap, or an inside lead block by the tight end, because there's no defensive lineman that was left free to run in to be trapped by the tight end. So here goes the tight end. There goes Mr. Washington on the handoff. See that? Now where's our linebacker guy? Here is our linebacker guy. See how far back he is? Okay. Here, watch him coming up. Now remember, all these people are engaged. Okay? The tight end is coming to pick up the offside end. You've got center on nose tackle, guard on defensive tackle, and then of course here you've got the block by the offensive tackle on defensive end. Okay, right? All that's left for our linebacker to do, he looks like, is to come up and make the play, right? But watch what happens. He comes up through the guard tackle gap, and then watch what happens. He misses him. He let him run right by, because you see the guard is here, right? He let him run by him and go right through the hole. See that? So he's going right through the hole on his way to a first down. Let's go backward. Okay, there he goes picking up the first down. Let's go backward. Okay. Here we go again. Watch what happens right here. Watch what happens. There's the handoff. Watch the linebacker on the right. Watch the linebacker on the right. And then not only that, keep watching the linebacker on the right. See that? He gets caught up here and runs right by him. Not only that, take a look at what the middle linebacker does here. This is the middle linebacker. He just comes up and sort of just plays around in the middle. This is not his fault. This is coaching. A middle linebacker is supposed to fill the hole and stop the run, right? That's what middle linebackers are supposed to do. But he doesn't do that. He does not do that. Let's write it again. This is coaching. The coach can always say, well, supposed to, but let's see the scheme. Let's see what they're taught to do. By all rights, this play should not have gained anything but 2 yards. They had the numbers. Look at this. See where he's going? Now, there's no need for this. Why? Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. There's no need for this. Why? Because at the snap of the ball, the center, offensive guard, engage on the nose tackle and the defensive tackle, respectively. Okay? All that's left to do for the middle linebacker is fill this hole. Instead, he just sort of stands there in a hole he's assigned to and doesn't move. He doesn't actually read the play. He's just horsing around back there. Look at this. Snap of the ball. Watch the middle linebacker, okay? He too could have slid over and filled that hole. There's enough offside defense help to guard against the cutback. He didn't need to worry about really doing anything other than making sure the running back doesn't get through the hole. I'm talking about the middle linebacker now. Helping out his friend, the weak side linebacker, right? Doesn't do that. He first takes a step slightly to the weak side, and then he comes back. Okay? And look at what he's doing. He has no business in there. He ought to be over here. Look at that. Look at that. And look at that. What's he doing? And the question is, why was he taught to do that? Because he's going to say, well, that's what they told me to do. This is why you have so many, and I do mean so many, runs of 10 to 15 yards in NFL games in the modern era because of defenses like that installed by coaches who ask the players to do that. That player is going to say, well, my assignment was the A gap. But you're the middle linebacker. You mean they didn't tell you to basically have the A gap as your first assignment, but your first priority is to stop the run? You are the quarterback of the defense. You are the master of the run stop. Basically, that defense did one thing correct. It kept the linemen, the offensive linemen, off the linebackers. All those linebackers were allowed to roam free. But look what happened. They were out of position to make the play, which means what? It means that they're instructed incorrectly, and it means they're also aligned incorrectly. Bring them up the old-fashioned way, the 70s way, to stop the run. Will it leave them susceptible or vulnerable to the pass? My contention is that if you give them the freedom to rush the passer, or basically to go through a hole and go after the quarterback, that'll make up for it.